What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And just because Arsenal aren't in the Champions League, people, doesn't mean we won't be bringing you Champions League action live on Curtis Shaw TV. Heavyweight clash tonight, Barcelona against PSG. Listen, man, we're a football channel and this is proper football, so it's worth doing a watch along. Big up everyone in the chat. Thank you very much for your support and for tuning in. Hope you're all well. Big up seeing all the people in the chat. One love. Tim says, greetings from a snow-covered Chicago. Shy Town in the building. Let's have a look. Omar said, late again, Curtis and his watch aren't friends. Apologies, people, man. Neymar absence for Barca is not a coincidence. Wow. It's crazy. No Neymar, Di Maria. Barcelona are lucky. What's your prediction? Yeah, looking at that team, I think Barcelona are going to trouble PSG. I'm not going to lie. I do, man. Now I've seen the team news. The Ravel Morrison podcast with Rio is quite good. I was watching it earlier, actually. I watched the Zaha one, and then I was watching the Ravel Morrison one. It's definitely good. More coverage on this channel than my Sky package. I'm telling you, man, leave that Sky package alone, bro. It ain't worth it. I'm sure there are other ways of watching those games anyway without spending big P, you know. The opinionated Gooner, big up Barca, have them. Yeah, I think Barcelona will beat them tonight. 3-1 Barca. Big up my boy Theo. He said, big up the channel, Barca, PSG. Come on, bro. We're football, man. What's your predictions, people? Let me know. Theo, who do you think is going to win, man? If PSG were at full strength, maybe I would have given it them. The champions. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, man. We haven't heard that for a while, Arsenal fans. We're in that that rubbish Europa League Thursday night anthem we're listening to, man. Gee, we need to get back into this competition, man. Serious, man. Hit up the likes as early as possible. Big up Shaw Sports TV, better than the Sky Sports package. Come on, man. I feel like Dembele is going to put on a show. 2-1 Barca. Alvin says, man, like Curtis, what you saying, brother, not looking stressed. No stress when it ain't my own team, man. I'm telling you. Can relax when it's the other teams. Come on, man. You lot like, come on, we haven't heard this song for a while, innit? Champions League. You know what I mean? Just look at the trophy and everything, man. What are we doing? You know? That was accurate with the anthem. It wasn't bad, to be fair, you know. It wasn't bad. Better than that Europa League one, man, for real. Become a dream for us nowadays. We used to moan getting top 4. Now it's the dream. Come on, man. Let's have a look at the teams. I will be doing updates as well. I'll let you know the RB Leipzig-Liverpool game as well. Because obviously Liverpool are playing against them. I was going to do that game, and I thought, you know what? This is the big game, man. This is the big footballing match of the evening. This is the Barcelona team tonight. I love how they use the little Pro Evolution pictures. Obviously, Pro Evolution 2021 sponsors them. Ter Stegen in goal, Dest at right back, PK at centre back with Lenglet, I believe. Busquets, Griezmann, Messi, Dembele, Pedri, Jordi Alba, Frankie de Jong. It's not a bad team. You know, it's a very good team. Griezmann, Messi, and Dembele front three. That should be doing bits, man. Should seriously be doing bits. Dest at right back, Alba at left back, Sergio Busquets in the middle with de Jong. Pedri, I'm not sure where he plays. He's a midfielder, isn't he? I'm not too sure about him, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure I thought it was a midfielder. But it's still a strong team. I mean, Griezmann cost 100 million. Dembele cost 120 million. Messi's arguably, you know, the GOAT. Arguably the GOAT of football. That front three should be damaging this PSG team. Still a great team. I mean, I think they're third in the Spanish league at the moment. Looks like Atletico are going to win it. They dropped a bit of a clanger, man, letting Luis Suarez go to Atletico on a free. He goes there, top of the league and top goal scorer in the Spanish league. They've dropped a bit of a clanger. Biggest mistake they ever made, unfortunately, was allowing Neymar to leave the football club. The front three have just not been the same since he left. The Messi, Neymar, Suarez front three is genuinely one of the best front threes I have ever seen in my life. The interchange, the movement, they had everything. The chemistry was different level. Griezmann, for me, has been a massive flop at Barcelona. 100 million, just hasn't answered the questions. And but Dembele, it's time for him to step up. So a strong team there for Barca. Definitely the stronger team. I said Neymar's still at his sister's overnight pajama party. Pedri is a baller. Is he midfield? Yeah, Pedri a midfielder. I thought so. Definitely thought he was a midfielder. I'd take a 10-2 slapping. Yeah, just to be in the Champions League, you'd take the beating. The Bayern Munich 5-1, both legs. Luis Suarez leaving was a mistake. Yeah, it was a strange one, that, to let him go for nothing. And just haven't replaced him. Griezmann has been good, I'm assuming you was going to say, this season. But still not the levels that they need. Not for 100 million. Surely still not quite good enough for what you would expect from them. So, yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the PSG team as well. They have got injury problems tonight. So this is the PSG team. Oh, what's going off here? They're using animations to play as the team. Navas in goal. See how they're FIFA 21, right? Florenzi. This might take a while, people. Bear with me. because we were trying to get him on a free. I didn't think he played on a regular. Idrissa Gueye's done well there. Marquinhos, very good player, to be fair. Kimpembe's done well. Been solid for them. Who's this? Moise Kean, man from Everton. Couldn't even get off the bench for Everton. Man starting. Paredes. Icardi. It's a strange one. I don't know what formation they're playing. Verratti's back in. Quality player. I'm surprised he's been at PSG. Kylian Mbappe. What a player. Superstar. And there's their team, people. As you can see, no Neymar. No Neymar, unfortunately, which is... and there's the team. Apologies. It's all going off. But yeah, there's the team. Icardi and Moise Kean. I think they're going to need more than that, man. I know Mbappe's up there as well, but I think this Barcelona team will get the better of them here. I'm going to go... I think Barcelona will try and finish them off. They know that in that away leg, if... yeah, man, you know what I mean? The music playing and all sorts, man, stitching me up. Barcelona will know in that away leg, man, if Neymar's back and they're at full strength with Di Maria, there'll be a more tricky opposition. So I think Messi will try and, deal with them proper. So excited to see Dembele play. Just a player that I love watching play. Hasn't really been a top signing for Barca, but I do think he's got a lot of talent. Arsenal will link with him a few times. And it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. But that is a good team. Mbappe left wing. The Barca team is good. It's hard for Keane to start when Dominic Calvert-Lewin is there. It's true, but it's just surprising, Calvert-Lewin keeping him out, but this guy's coming to PSG and starting. Dembele is one of my favourite players. I love him. Anyone who plays FIFA, man, over the years, Dembele has been ferocious on FIFAs over the years, man. 3-1 Leipzig, people are going. Is the Champions League 2 legs this year? It is still over 2 legs. Frankie de Jong, quality midfielder. He is good. They paid a lot of money for him as well. Was hoping Fatty was going to play. Guess he's injured. Yeah, I didn't actually see the bench. Come on, man. Dembele, quality on FIFA. 5-star, 5-star. Unbelievable. He's like a cheat code. He was always a little bit weak on there, but mad skillful. Shoot with both feet. Pure pace as well. Messi, it's your time, man. Hey, big on my boy Ads in here. Why are you watching these bums? Yeah, listen, man. I know you're a Liverpool fan. I ain't watching. I'm not watching Liverpool. You know what is? There's a lot of people doing Liverpool watch-alongs anyway. So what's the point, really? And I think this is more for the purists. This game, innit? Lionel, anywhere where Lionel Messi is, man. Do you know what? I'm gonna have the update there for the Liverpool game. Just so I can see. That's a hard game for Liverpool. looking at Liverpool's team as well, I mean, Henderson and that Kabak at centre-back, Alisson in goal, Trent and Robertson, Curtis Jones, Wijnaldum, Thiago, and then the usual front three. Going to be a hard game for Liverpool, that. I miss listening to the Champions League anthem at the Emirates. Yeah, it might be a while before you're hearing it, unless you put your headphones in and go on YouTube. That's the only way we'll be hearing it. You never know. We might surprise people and win the Europa League, but I doubt it very much. Boom, Messi. Ad says 3-1 win to Liverpool. I still think Liverpool will trouble Leipzig, even with a weak defence, because they've still got the front three. That front three can rip up anybody. And apparently Leipzig are playing with no out-and-out striker, I was hearing before. Who wants to watch the Boost FC versus the crumbling Liverpool? Hit it, man. You can't be losing to an energy drink still, you know what I mean? Big C, I live in Munich and I fear getting bullied if I shout Arsenal too loud. Let's stay in Europa and work upwards. Well, if we win the Europa League, though, the money will be there, innit? And then we can go and buy better players. But, it's a stepping stone process. Des rep in the US, let's go. Yeah, do you know what? I haven't seen too much of him at Barca. I heard he's a good player. American international, great representation for America to have a player at Barcelona. You know what? For anybody who is tuning in from America, I've always wondered why, America don't have one of the top football teams or soccer teams, if you like, because, the vast numbers of people over there. And, America, any sport they go into, they're usually very good at it. I've always been surprised that the American national team isn't even better than it is. They have got some good players now, obviously, Pulisic, Dest, there are good players over there, but I'm just really surprised they've never been a top footballing nation. American soccer is growing. Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. He's saying people hate soccer here. I wonder why that is. Well, I suppose, yeah, when they're calling it a different name altogether of what the sport actually is, then maybe I get it. Heard we're still linked to German prospect Julian Draxler. I don't know about prospect. We're underway. PSG have kicked off. Here we go, people. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. It's going to be a bit different today. Des doesn't even speak English. You're joking. What language does he speak? Mexico are the top team in North America. Soccer even sounds crap. It don't sound great, to be fair. Hey, big up Broads as well. Smash those like, guys. Go and subscribe to him as well. I know he's a massive Mbappe fan. Mbappe! Oh, nearly in. Keeper misses it. Mbappe was nearly in. The ball ran away from him there. So much pace, man. Hey, we was having the debate the other day still. Who's better, Mbappe or Neymar? I still do think Neymar is slightly ahead of Mbappe. I got to be honest. I just think I don't really like how Neymar's been playing for PSG in terms of he's mad greedy for them. It's like his ego's gone through the roof. But I still think when Neymar is on it, you win the game. Do you know what I mean? Neymar's that good. When he turns up, you win the game. Dest is Dutch, born and raised. Okay, yeah, I didn't know. I assumed he was born in America. I said, yes, guys, I'll probably name my son Killian, not going to lie. Yo, man's a big Mbappe fan, Yeah, big up ads in here, man. Hakim Ziyech is Dutch. Neymar is the best player in the world. Neymar is the best player in the world. I would say, is he the best player in the world, Neymar? I don't know, He is and he isn't. It's like if Messi decides to turn up on any given day, the level's going higher than anybody can get to. But let's be honest, Messi ain't hitting that day too often right now. He's still the best. He's still the best player on his day. But Messi and Ronaldo are past their prime. Really, I would probably agree with this one. To be fair, it's probably Lewandowski, man. He bullied up the Champions League last year as well. He's been bullying up his own league for years. He deserves it. I think he won Player of the Year, although it wasn't the official Ballon d'Or. So I got the spanner. You know what? If you tune into enough enough of them, and bigging up the channel and that, then you can get. You have to earn the spanner. You have to put work in, bro. Right now, Neymar is the best. I would probably go Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski deserves that. Right now, he's probably been the best in the world over the past year or so. Neymar could have been managed better, like Messi and Barca. I read a story about Neymar, about that game when Barcelona came back against PSG. They beat them, what was it, 5-1, 6-1 in the home leg? And Neymar dominated that game. And he said the next day in the newspaper, Messi got all the credit. And he said that was the point he decided he needed to leave. Because he said, no matter what I do at Barca, I will never get the credit. And I think he made a mistake. I understand the theory behind it. He thought, go to PSG, win the Champions League, win the Ballon d'Or, doubled his wages. It would have been great. But I don't know if Neymar will ever win the Champions League with this PSG team. I got to be honest. The signings they make are nowhere near the level. Oh, here's a chance. Idrissa Gueye shoots an awful shot. Kevin De Bruyne is the best right now. Who would you say is the best player in the world right now, people, on form? I think overall we'd all still say Messi. But for me, I got to go along with Lewandowski. I think he's been unbelievable for the past year, maybe longer, in fact. Neymar is so disrespected. He's the best player in the world. Messi has passed his prime, but don't get me wrong, Messi is one of the best I've ever seen. I think the thing with Neymar, he's had a lot of injuries in France. Essentially, he was in Messi's shadow. I actually think he should have gone to Real Madrid when they were linked with him. They were linked with him, and people were. I think he was just so desperate to go back to Barcelona that he didn't want to do that. Neymar threw away the best years of his career when he left Barca. I agree with that. He was in arguably the best front three of all time in club football. That was easily one of the best. Yo, bro, you're gassing me, Man said that mug is where. Yo, people, the merch is on its way, man. Don't worry, man. The merch is on its way. We're gonna get stuff done, man. We're working, people. Drink tastes better as well when it's your own merch. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, let's be real. It's still Messi. Messi ain't the Messi he was before, man. He's 34 in the summer. Does Messi go to Manchester City this summer? I'd love to see him in the Prem. But is it too late for him? I don't know if a 34-year-old wants to come to the Prem. Would he just say, you know what, I'll go PSG or go MLS and get paid? Seriously, I think he'll just sign a new deal at Barca, to be fair. I think they know. Is Dembele on his left foot? Dembele! Ooh, blocked. I'm a big fan of Dembele. I want to see him rip them up tonight still. Come on, man. You want him to go? I hope he does go City. You know what? Even though Messi would rip us up, what am I saying? Eddie's the best. Is that what the phone thing is about? Or am I getting it wrong? Exactly. He's not the same Messi. People still think he's in his prime. Nah, he's not, man. He's definitely not. R9, the best talent ever. You won't hear an argument from me. 29-year-old James Rodriguez took to the Premier League like a duck to water. What makes you think Messi won't smash up the Prem? Do you know what? I think Messi would score a hatful of goals at City. What I mean is the intensity, the physicality, the tackles, the weather, no winter break, living in Manchester in the rain. How would he adjust to that, man? At 34, I'm not sure he wants that. I'm not sure Messi wants that. I think Messi will he'll go MLS and just get mad peas, or he'll go PSG and play with Poch, Argentinian manager. Or I think Barca will just say, you know what, just sign for another year, man. I get you, Omar, still. I get you. I think he would rip it up. Can you imagine Man City at home against Burnley or Sheffield United? Messi could score 4 or 5 goals in that game, but the whole lifestyle, I'm not sure he would want it. Get the CSTV merch while you can, people. Use J Broads at checkout for 40%. Yo, watch, man. That's coming. I'm telling you, Broads. I'm telling you. It's on its way, man. The merch will be up and running. It would make sense for him to go to City, considering Jesus isn't the answer and Aguero is injury prone. Jesus definitely not the answer at City. Here come Barca. Barca don't even look the same team. They just don't look the same team. Messi running at Becky Wee would rip him apart, bro. We'll probably sign Messi when he's 38, yeah, when he can't move. Neymar is clear at the moment, but Mbappe is still young and can improve further. I think people, and some people are even saying that Neymar's been a bad influence on Mbappe with his kind of attitude, and, you know, that he falls out with managers. He's got so greedy at PSG. He used to pass the ball a lot more, but obviously because Messi and Suarez was there, I think he paid homage to them. He looks around at PSG, he's seeing man like Danilo Pereira and Ander Herrera and that. He's thinking, nah, man. Ooh, Messi with the dummy there. Barca on the ball. Given away. They're just not, they don't look as good anymore. Messi should go to AFTV. Oh, my days. I think if Messi wins the Copa America this year, we'll go to MLS. Trying to deal with English weather at 34, he's not in his mind. I don't even think he's considering it. Honestly, I don't think he is. Incoming Wenger interview, we could have signed Messi. We actually did try to sign him, didn't we? We tried to get him when we got Cesc Fabregas. We tried to get him. PK, Fabregas, and Messi. We bid for all three of them. Messi rejected it. He obviously was taking them, what was it, them growth hormone things to try and make him grow. So I think he owed them everything. Bring Eddie merch. Do you know what? I would love to, man. You know, if I do bring out merch, I would love to bring something out to do with Eddie, but it might be viewed quite negatively, even though I think it's just banter. But people think I give Eddie a hard time, man. Yeah, we bid for all three, bruv. PK had already agreed terms with Man United. Ferguson had got in his head and got him there. Messi weren't interested. Fabregas obviously came over. Man's been living in sunny Barcelona since he was a teenager. I doubt he's on his way to the Prem. I will be absolutely shocked if Messi comes to the Prem. I don't think he's even considering it. You know, it's probably one of them where Pep's gone, you know, do you fancy it? And he's probably going, nah, no point, mate. What's the point? Rainy Manchester, you know what I mean? I don't think he's on it. It's crazy when you look at that. The Prem is so highly rated. There's so much money in it. Yeah, generally we don't get the very, very best. The cream of the crop are hardly ever in England. And when they are in England, it's a matter of time before they get taken out. I mean, you got to look at we never had R9 Ronaldo. We never had Ronaldinho, Zidane, Maradona, Pele. You know, loads of these great players. Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. You know, we had Cristiano Ronaldo, but when he reached levels, that was it. He was off. You know, Suarez, when he reached the levels, was off. Bale. Oh, Moise Keane. He wins a corner. We just can't hang on to them. I think he will join into Miami. Yeah, Beckham will be wording him up, man. Come and live in Miami and I'll pay you crazy money and that. I'm sure he'll be on him. Ravel Morrison says Jamaica can qualify for the World Cup. I heard not a story, but I heard someone saying the other day, someone who I know who still works with the Jamaica FA, apparently they've approached about 4 or 5 players from the Premier League and the Championship, and most of them apparently are going to start playing. I think one of them's Isaac Hayden at Newcastle, centre midfielder. So listen, I think Jamaica, they need to get a few more players. But the good thing now is that players are starting to want to play for them. You know, they've got Ravel Morrison now. They've got, obviously, Wes Morgan's been there. They've got Leon Bailey. You know, Leon Bailey's probably a £50 million winger now. Messi is too good for the MLS. He might just want to chill, man. You know, he might just want to chill and go there. It's a great lifestyle, innit? I got to be honest. If I was a top level footballer, you know, I would probably want to go MLS. Go and live in LA or Miami, you know, with all that dough, relaxed lifestyle. The league is not as high a standard as like La Liga. It's not going to be as demanding, you know, and coming to the Prem. Messi in the Prem at 34. You know, I don't think he would score a hatful, but the physical aspect, and I reckon he'd get injured. You get no break at Christmas. You're playing in cold weather. It's way more physical. You know, I don't think he'll be interested, man. Curtis Ronaldinho was pure class. Some of his tricks were madness. He's the most skillful, entertaining footballer ever, you know. Mariappa as well, yeah, playing for Jamaica as well. The way Bellerin makes average wingers look world class. Imagine Messi running at him. His career would be over. Vacation football. There you go, man. He can retire in the MLS, though. Henry ended his career in New York, yeah. He's a manager in the MLS, Toronto or something. Or is it Montreal? I'm not sure what team it is. London Shaft, 100% US instead of anywhere in Europe. I'd go China before the Prem. I think China, they've put a lot of bans now on the amount of players they can have on high wages. Here come Barcelona. Pedri, it should be a chance. Oh, saved. It was Griezmann. Should have done better. Got kind of eased out of the way, man. That Pedri looks good, man. I haven't seen too much of him, to be fair. Good little play, man. He's sharp. Slips in Griezmann. Bang, get the shot off. Has the touch and gets tackled. Messi, Ronaldinho, R9 are the best players I've ever seen. Yeah, I probably wouldn't argue with those three, you know. I probably wouldn't argue, you know. R9 and Ronaldinho, mate, something else. A Messi of the modern era is definitely the guy still. Pedri is a baller. Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen much of him. He looks proper. Montreal Impact. His mic'd up vids are quality. The thing is, when Henry was at Monaco, he was trying to fight the players and that. He was squaring up to man. Do you know what I mean? I think because his standard was so high himself, he can't deal with these man, you know, doing crazy things. He's probably thinking, come on, I would have scored that. Canada just started a Canadian Premier League. Oh, that's good, man. They need that. There's a lot of talented footballers over there. I remember when I think Jermaine Defoe was playing for Toronto. I miss seeing Dani Alves at Barca, who was an amazing right back who won the most trophies in club football. He changed the game for fullbacks, man. You know, he turned it into an attacking role. Dani Alves was unbelievable. Curtis, best African footballer. Are we talking ever or just now? If you're looking at now, you got to go Salah, Mane, Aubameyang, Mahrez. Those four, really. If you're looking at ever, you got to look at Eto'o, Drogba, Yaya Toure, George Weah. They're probably the guys, really. JJ Okocha, so good they named him twice. What a player. George Weah, mate, probably, you know, AC Milan were my favourite team in Italy, man. I love George Weah as a young striker, man. Yaya, for me, at his best, unplayable. One of the best centre midfielders I've ever seen. I don't know how you would deal with him, to be honest. Eto's elite, innit? The man won back-to-back trebles. You know, won the treble at Barca, went to Inter, played left wing and won the treble. You can't talk to that. SEM was a don still. I think injuries stopped him from having the career. If we were saying one name, who would you say, people? Who's the greatest African footballer of all time? Based on how good they were, what they achieved, I think you would probably have to go. I think you've probably got to go Samuel Eto'o, you know. I think you've got to go Samuel Eto'o. I feel like the career he had was phenomenal. Back-to-back trebles, you know. I think you got to go Eto'o. Playing at Barca, leading the line for that long. George Weah was definitely up there, though. Definitely close. Drogba as well. Drogba's a unique footballer. I always say, for me, Drogba changed football in this country because he allowed Chelsea to play with one striker. And what happened then, they just started dominating midfield. They were just... He was doing the work of two strikers in one. He would hold the ball up, link players. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I got to admit, Drogba, you know, I couldn't stand the fact he used to bully Arsenal all the time, but he was sensational. People saying Zidane, yeah, born in Africa, you know, born in North Africa, but he did represent France, so we got to consider him European. People saying Gervinho, Yeboah, Kanu, Shamak, Pepe and Zaha. I think Yaya Toure is best. He's one of my favourite ever midfielders. I'm not going to lie. He was unique. Drogba, yeah, he just used to bully us all the time. What do you think about the European Super League rumour? It won't go away. It's there. It's definitely there in the background. People are waiting to see what can happen, but a lot of leagues will argue with that, you know. No way Drogba instead of Yaya. There's some good ones, man. They're all great. Drogba had a lot of years as a top player. So did Yaya. I think Eto's probably the best. Here come PSG. He's in it. What a miss that is from Icardi. He's got to be offside, surely. Mbappe chips it into Icardi. What happened to Icardi, man? I remember when Arsenal were being linked with him for like 70 million. Just doesn't look that good. Did you see him, Romario? Listen, I used to watch videos of Romario as a kid, as a young striker. He is an unbelievable finisher. Just something else. He's something else. It would be lit if Jamaica qualifies for the World Cup. I think it will happen soon, you know. They're on their way, man. I'm telling you, with the players they're calling up. I wanted to read this one. This was a good comment. Matthew said, my boys and I were debating today best right back, Cafu, Alves, Thuram, Zambrotta. This is a great argument because Lilian Thuram was an unbelievable defender. He ended up going centre-back. I always used to think I preferred him at right-back. Well, he spent a lot of his career at centre-back. Cafu was like the original Dani Alves. So Dani Alves was like the evolution of Cafu. I loved Cafu. I'm not going to lie. I loved Cafu, man. I loved Thuram for the defensive side of the game. But going forward, I loved Cafu. I don't know why. He said, my man has forgotten about Lahm and Zanetti. Yeah, they were great as well. I love Cafu. I'm not going to lie. Cafu was one of my favourites. Lilian Thuram defensively was unbelievable. Unbelievable. But he ended up centre-back. So I would just probably edge for Cafu, if I'm being honest. 2 goals for Thuram in 98 World Cup against Croatia at right-back. What a player. I'm sure he played centre-back for France against Rooney when he ruined him under Silvestre. Until Zidane ripped us up. Messi whips it in. Comes out to Dembele. Oh, Dembele. Oh, block. PSG are just putting bodies behind the ball. Big C, did you see the lead judges a Maradona picture from back in the day? They want a real picture, was it? Was that? It can't have been a real picture, surely. I don't know. I scrolled past the picture. I didn't really see it properly. Was it a real picture? I thought he was trolling, man. Thuram and Cannavaro at Juve. I remember Thuram at Parma, them days there. Buffon and them, man. Bellerin and Thuram. Listen, Thuram's probably better than Bellerin now. Even now, and Thuram's probably about 45 now, you know. Jeez. Wouldn't mind his son at Arsenal. Yeah, is it Marcus Thuram? He's doing well, I believe. Is he at Mönchengladbach, I think? I think he played as a centre-back at Juventus too. Lilian Thuram, what a baller he was, man. Just when you say them names, them old names, you know, like our parents used to say to us, these footballers aren't as good as in our day. And you think, whatever, man. Now I'm out here saying that, you know. These footballers aren't what... Yeah, apart from Messi and Ronaldo, who've dominated football for the last, 12, 15 years. When we was growing up, man, we had all sorts, you know. Ballon d'Or was up in the air. About 5, 6 players could win it. For the last 10 years, it's been 2 players only, you know. Mbappe whips it in. Ooh, cleared away. Gotta admit, Barcelona looked shaky at the back, man. Serie A was class then. Oh, man. I used to watch Italian football every Saturday. I loved it, man. Golacio. Channel 4, Sunday morning. James Richardson with his little ice cream on there. I used to love AC Milan. Rui Costa, George Weah. I loved that team, man. And then you had Inter, obviously, when Ronaldo went there. Christian Vieri, Batistuta. You had Kaká, Del Piero, Totti, Nedved. They had all of them, man. Buffon. They had the dough, man. They had the dough. What a league. Seedorf as well, yeah. Kaká, Nedved. Oh, Zlatan, yeah. Too many, man. We're going old. We're getting old. That's why I'm telling you. We are, man. Gazzetta Football Italia. Yo, bruv, you know when R9 went to Inter, I was gutted, man, because I always liked AC Milan, and he went to Inter, and I was like, oh man, I like AC, but I'm gonna have to watch Inter because R9's there, and that's my favorite player, man. So many good players. Prime R9 at Inter, different level. He was phenomenal. I think I actually like R9 at Barcelona even more. Even more. Edgar Davids, baller. I won't tell you my Edgar Davids story again. I said it on the weekend. Unreal number 10s. Liverpool looking sharp. I'm not surprised. I think Liverpool score goals. I heard there's no striker for Leipzig tonight. They're playing false 9, I think. Yes, Samuel. Big up yourself, Kurtz, my guy. Respect, Samuel. Hope you're well, bro. Totti was the whole team. Yeah, he carried that Roma team, man. Exactly, Big C. I said the same thing. Apart from Messi and CR7, this generation has a lot of very good players, but not stars like the 90s and 2000s. 100%, bro. You've got players in them days who are, weren't winning Ballon d'Or, could win Ballon d'Or now. Unbelievable players we saw. Rivaldo and, just phenomenal players, man. Curtis, I'm Canadian. How good was Paul Gascoigne? He was unbelievable. Genius on the ball. His lifestyle off the pitch maybe cost him being at the very, very top for a long period of time, but he was phenomenal. One of them guys who could just win a game by himself. He was amazing. Curtis, Raul or Figo? That's a tough one because they're different players. One's a striker, I loved Figo, I'm not going to lie, I'll go Luis Figo. Raul was a poacher one. He was like the Spanish, poacher, where I feel Figo was a bit more silky. So I'll just go Figo. Paul Ince went to Inter as well. Yeah, obviously you had Inter, you had Paul Gascoigne at Lazio. Players were making that move, a few of them. That was the league, man. Pato, do you know what? I thought Pato was going to be a superstar. I think he's in MLS now, I believe. But I remember the pace, man, so quick. David Platt at Sampdoria, that's a great shout as well, yeah. David Platt, man. What other English players were over there, man? I know a few went over there. All-time best 11 from the 90s to 2000s. Oh, man. 90s to 2000s. All right, let me go through it quick. I'll go Buffon in goal. That's my favorite goalkeeper. Oh, hold on. Is this it's a penalty to Barcelona? Let me just break that. Penalty to Barcelona. Ball over the top. Frankie de Jong gets tripped over. And it's a suspect one, I tell you. It looks like he just ran and tripped. I'm sure VAR will check it. McManaman, that's a great shout. Yeah, he was at Real. Beckham, Michael Owen, Jonathan Woodgate. Wow, that's a tough one. Oh, my days. He trips himself up. I mean, I don't know if his foot hits Kurzawa first. If that goes to VAR, I don't... That's a strange one, man. That does not look like a penalty at all. Are they going to give it? They're doing a penalty check on VAR. I'll be shocked if that's given. That is an absolute dive. I don't see any contact with the guy's leg. It looks like he trips himself up. Don't worry, we will come back to that greatest 11, 90s and 2000s. Don't worry. R9 will be in there. Ronaldinho will be in there, that's for sure. Bro, at this point, VAR is just a joke. It's just getting ridiculous now. Man actually tripped himself up. Man's running and just said, all right, let me trip myself up. He gets a penalty. It goes to VAR, and they give it. Lionel Messi, penalty for Barcelona. It is Messi. As a commentator, I've always wanted to say Messi's name. Messi! Here we go. Lionel Messi, penalty against Keylor Navas, former Real Madrid. Messi! Woo! Messi! 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 Goal! Messi, 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 Messi! Lionel Messi for Barcelona. What a penalty, by the way. Whips it in the top corner. Keylor Navas goes the right way. That is a shocker because, I don't understand how that's a penalty. That's got to be one of the worst penalty decisions I've ever seen. Great penalty, roof of the net. You ain't saving that, mate. Messi, Messi. Great penalty, man. That is unsavable. I said, you need to get out more. Bro, lockdown, man. Lockdown, you know? Messi, 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 Messi. 1-0 to Barcelona, people. Goal! Hey, Curtis, just got home from work. How's the game going? 1-0 to Barcelona. Messi penalty. All sorts of corruption. I'm telling you, mate. I'm telling you. Barcelona, you know what? Barcelona are my favorite Spanish team growing up. They always had a great Brazilian player. But when Arsenal used to play against them, oh, Messi could be in Dembele. What a chance. What a chance for Dembele. Should have been 2. But when we used to play against Barca, I said the corruption, what this club have got in UEFA is unbelievable. They've got UEFA on toast, mate. When you see that penalty, if you see that, it's just ridiculous. You know, it is actually a joke. I think there's corruption going off in VAR. I've got to be honest, throughout football. I think there's blatant cheating going off. Because how is that a penalty? He's literally tripped himself up. That goat life, man. That Messi goat life, you know. Oh, turns 2. Someone slips over, plays it into Dembele. He's in right foot. Tame shot, man. Should have scored. Mike Dean's in the booth. Bro, it's mad. It's mad. Corruption in VAR is ridiculous. Man are tripping themselves up. Curtis, what's your favourite biscuit? Oh, biscuit. I don't eat biscuits too often. Do you know what? I like caramel digestives. I like a biscuit with a little, you know, little caramel in that. I don't like plain biscuits. Caramel digestives, man. Top quality biscuit, that is. Remember the red card. Hurts me to today. Oh, man. The Van Persie one. The man can't even hear the ref. He sends him off. It's ridiculous. What time's yours on? What are we on? 29 minutes and 58 seconds. Barca had the United Nations sponsor them. Corrupted. Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. Remember Chelsea v Barcelona. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Drogba. Big up Mr. Curtis Dembele swinging hips, bro. Yeah, I know. Don't wind me up the way, what's his name? Pete does it. Pepe, you know. This must be banter, bro. Biscuits and gravy. Nah. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here, people. I thought you was giving that to your dog or something, you know. Biscuits and gravy, bro. Never. Sweet or savory. I got a sweet tooth, I'm not gonna lie. You know, if we go to a restaurant, you know, I prefer to have a main course and a dessert. Some people like a starter and a main. I need the dessert afterwards, man. It's mad. Biscuits are... Oh, Mbappe, nearly. Great block. Biscuits are different in the US. Yeah, man, they are. A lot different. Or the Oreos and all them. Hershey's and different kinds of chocolate you have over there, man. Bro, I still ain't had the Indomie noodles, you know. Still ain't had them. Thank you for the super chat, Michael. He said, yo, big up. Last time you saw a yellow card for diving. Bro, it's mad. I don't understand. Seriously, man. Someone put in the comments earlier, that Rooney's talking about VAR being scrapped. I think they need to look at it, man. Oh, Kurzawa whips it in. Chance. Mbappe! He scored! What a goal, Kylian Mbappe. Yo, come on, man. What's his celebration? Yeah, man. Jeez, Mbappe. What a goal. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Mbappe, man, sliding off, you know. What a finish. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, Michael, thank you for the super chat. Goal! 1-1. Kylian Mbappe. What a player. Jeez, Broads will be happy, man. I'm telling you, Broads will be happy. He's been raving about Mbappe. Listen, I said he's the best young player in the world. Great ball. That's a good move, man. Is that Kurzawa pulls it back. Oh, what a little ball that is into. What a finish. Left foot roof of the net. Jeez. See you later, Langley, mate. You're done. You know, I'm sure he rips him apart in... Oh, my God. The ball from Verratti is ridiculous. Little flick round the corner. Mbappe just ruins Lenglet. He's probably like, bro, you know what? You know how many times I've ripped you apart in international training for France? He's a unique talent still. Man goes straight for the camera. Nah, he's a joke of a player still. He's a bad man. He's an absolute bad man. Brother said, no, biscuits in the US are like shortbread and you have it with gravy. You get it from... That's mad. I don't know what's going on, man. Biscuits in England are sweeter, bro. You need real biscuits, not cookies. Verratti is class. He's quality. I'm surprised he's never been bought from there. Imagine Mbappe, Aubameyang, Saka. We nearly got him again. Another Arsene Wenger. We nearly signed him. You know, American food is generally better, cheaper than UK food. Yeah, you got so many options over there, man, and better portions and everything. You go to America, a Big Mac is huge, bruv. A Big Mac is like a little snack over here right now. You know, the burgers, everything gets, they just reduce it all the time. Great goal. Mbappe, man, absolute baller. Absolute baller. In America, the biscuits are different. They call our biscuits cookies. Okay. Lived in the States for 10 years. Biscuits, cookies, chocolate is garbage. Ah, so you prefer the English ones. Mbappe, Henry, you better relax, Ricardo. You better relax, my friend. Put some respect on Thierry's name. But listen, Mbappe, for the age he's at, he's phenomenal. He's ahead of time, but will he develop to that level? Curtis, when we watch Arsenal in the Champions League, bro, YouTube highlights, that's probably the best we've got on option right now. Oh, Mbappe. Whew. This could be a chance. PSG. Oh, what a save. That is Ter Stegen. Honestly, Mbappe's on fire. He just ripped that desk apart, pulled it back. Kurzawa shoots, nutmegs the defender, nutmegs PK. Great save by Ter Stegen. Tips it wide. Never been to Popeyes, you know, Samuel. What's the standard like, man? Yeah, man, we're having a biscuit debate right now. Oh, dear. Henry left foot still better than Mbappe. He's still better than Mbappe in general, but for the age Mbappe's at, the sky's the limit for him. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. Henry and R9, best strikers I ever saw. Favorite takeaway? Favorite takeaway? I'm not sure, you know. I like pizza. I like pizza still. I like Chinese food. I don't really eat Caribbean food from takeaway too much. That gets cooked in house, man. So probably pizza. Probably pizza or Chinese. I like them too. KFC's not as good as Popeyes, everyone says. I heard that from time. Is it true, yeah? Is Popeyes way better than KFC? Corner to PSG, whipped in. Ooh, cleared. PSG looking decent now. Barca look poor in defence. Although here come Barca, they could be away. If Griezmann picks out Dembele, he's in. Not even looking. Griezmann! Oh, puts it wide. Unlucky, man. Nearly drilled it in the bottom corner. That was a dangerous counter-attack. Got a Popeyes down the hill from my house. Got them fire chicken sandwiches and some prime American biscuits. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I do remember still in America a biscuit is like more like savory over there, isn't it? And the cookie is like the sweet biscuit. Melbourne said, like your background, bro, reminds me of BT or Sky or Super Sports. Had to do it, man. You know, as an Arsenal fan, it's a competition I ain't seen for a good few years. So feels good Tuesday night Champions League action. It's just a shame it's not the team we want to watch, you know. Mbappe's doing bits to this guy at Dest. It's not easy, you know. You'd be fuming, wouldn't you, seeing Mbappe playing against you. PK is a liability in defence. He's getting older now, though, isn't he? You know, he's getting older. I'm not surprised. Apparently, he's been injured as well. PSG are starting to ball. Ooh, shot there from Idris. No, Moise Keane, I think. Good save. Tips it wide. Meet and greet when it's safe to do so, Big C. The content you being given us throughout the lockdown is crazy. Hey, big up, bro. Come on, man. When lockdown's finished, man, all sorts is going to go off on the channel. over the next few weeks, man, I want to take the channel up a level, man, again. So we're gonna bring out more things, more interaction. I want this to be a very interactive channel. Biscuit is a savory scone. Okay, American biscuits are like scones. I get you. Corn not whipped in, cleared away. Popeyes over KFC any day. Man, I've just talked about food now. From Everton to Barca. Well, he's at PSG, playing against Barca, though, and starting as well. Curtis Flavor Bus is tasting, my G. Yeah, big up, man. Mbappe versus Bellerin. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? What would happen to him? He'd get ruined. Absolutely ruined. No butter, no biscuit. Your drive and content has been mad, G. Keep up the work. Thank you very much, bro. Got to be done, man. And I always say to everyone, man, use lockdown as an opportunity. It's a negative time in the fact that, we can't travel, we can't see certain family members and friends. But you've got to try and make something of it, develop, learn a skill, improve a skill. Use the time to do something. So, listen, putting out content, I can only big all of you up for your support, and it's encouraged me to put out the content. So, thank you very much to all of you. Barca on the ropes, so it's a very open game. Any team can win it at this point. PSG are the team in the ascendancy right now, man. Mbappe's getting joy out on that left, with Icardi in the middle and Keane on the right. They look good, man. Everton letting players like Keane go on loan, but we keep Eddie. There you go, man. Oh, he's still Arteta out? I'm still not convinced by him, but I'm acknowledging that he's there for now, isn't he? What a ball whipped in, cleared by Ter Stegen. I still don't think he's the right manager, but I hope he proves me wrong. That's all I will say. That's all I will say. We're still 10th in the league. It's still not good enough. Verratti short corner. It's a goal kick. They got that one wrong. What's your thoughts on Leipzig? They're decent, man. They're decent. They always seem to find a way to make money, sell players, and they just find other players. They're a machine. Oh man, that ball from Verratti for Mbappe's goal gets better every time. Nah, man, I can't do the David story this quick, man. Leave it a few weeks. People will get bored of it. I've got more stories, don't worry. I'll do some content in the summer. When there's no football season, I'll start doing a few more personal videos about football and stuff. But don't worry, we'll be going throughout the summer anyway. Transfer videos daily, and it'll be the Euros as well. So I'll be doing live streams of the Euros. We'll be active all year, people. No breaks, man. We keep going. I said, LOL at your mug, promotion from all angles. Bro, I always say in life, if you don't promote yourself, who is going to promote you? You got to be your own biggest fan in anything you do. I always said when I played football, I was my biggest critic and my biggest fan. If I had a bad game, I didn't need telling. I was tough on myself. But if I was good, then I told myself I was good. I didn't get carried away, but you've got to support yourself. You have to. You have to. So I will plug shamelessly, people. Nah, but listen, it's got to be done, man. But as I say, support yourself always, man. Man said OnlyFans. Nah. I ain't going to them levels, bro. I ain't going to them levels. 100% agree, Kurt. Yeah, man, listen, do it. Support yourself at the end of the day in anything you're going to do. Big up yourself all day. And you guys, man, all of you, man. I appreciate the support. Really good advice. Trust me, man. I'm telling you. I'm my biggest critic at work. I don't think I'm my biggest fan, though. There you go, man. You got to have that balance. If you're going to be your biggest critic, you do have to be your biggest fan as well. You have to find that balance of the two. If you do well, congratulate yourself. If you do bad, say, listen, man, how can we improve? How can we learn from that? These are life lessons, man. I'm telling you. Big up Mitchell. He said, you're a really nice bloke, mate. Met you at Box Park. Hey, big up, bro. What game was that? FA Cup final or Community Shield? I think they're the two games I did I did the watch along, man. Big up for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Curtis, you're like a big bro. Hey, come on, man. We're family in here, man. Community business, man, on the channel. Community business. Did you speak on the Fogden incident? Yeah, I mentioned it the other day, man. It is what it is, isn't it? You know, it is what it is. I always say, listen, man, don't be afraid if you bring value to the table in business, in YouTube, in football, in anything. Don't be afraid to know your worth in something, you know, at the end of the day. Now, Robbie says he didn't even say that he was going to charge him. But if he did, even if he did, so what, bruv? You've spent nearly 10 years building up that channel, putting in mad work. You know, the stuff that Robbie's been through to make that channel work. You know, fans threatening him at games and stuff, bruv. It's not a joke, you know. So at the end of the day, if someone wants him on his channel and he says, all right, cool, you know, there's the price. What's the problem with that? He's earned the right to say that. And the thing is, he said he didn't even say that anyway. You know, I've had Robbie on my channel. You see, he was here last week. You know, Robbie has never, ever said to me, yo, I'm going to have to charge you for that. Never. This guy goes on charity streams. He goes on channels that we wouldn't even know about. You know, he puts in mad work. So, nah, man, I don't respect that Fogden for doing that, man. You know, I always say, if you're ever going to try and be successful, man, don't do it at other people's expense by putting them down, you know. You know, this YouTube scene's different, man. It's different. A lot of clout chasing, man. You have to stay focused, man, or you end up falling out with a lot of people. Ooh, header just wide by PSG. But no, listen, Robbie's got every right to charge for people to come on people's channel. You know, if he wants to, there you go. Time is money, man. You don't go to work for free. We're not doing voluntary work when you go to work. You want to make a living out of it. If you can make a living out of doing something you enjoy, you're winning at life, aren't you? You know, you're winning at life. That's freedom. You don't want to have that. I'm waking up every morning going to a job I don't like. So, listen, man, it is what it is. Curtis, you get a Grammy Award for the show with Kev, Robbie, and Turkish. Wonderful conversations here. Big up, man. You know what I loved about it? It was unplanned. It was totally unplanned. I had Robbie on the show, and obviously Kev was in the comments, and then Turkish was in the comments. And I just said, yo, you know, I just dropped them both the link. I said, if you're free, jump on. If not, don't worry. And they jumped on within 5 minutes of each other. And, you know, I think it was an hour and 45 minutes, the show. But, no, man, that was a great show. I love them shows because I like to have like-minded people on the channel. And I like the fact that even with myself earlier on in the season, I had a lot of frustration towards Arteta. And I still have, in a sense. But I also realise that there's a bigger issue at Arsenal. And that's why I enjoyed those streams last week, because we were talking about the bigger picture and the fact that Arsenal as a club needs to change. You know what I mean? Great chemistry. Enjoyed that stream. Thank you very much. Curtis, what is the best game you have been in the Emirates? What's the best game at the Emirates? Seen a lot of good games there, man. It's half time in this game, by the way. Best game at the Emirates. Best game. It's been a lot, man. I love the Barcelona one, the 2-1. Do you know what? I love the 2-1 against Man United at the Emirates because it's one of the first times I'd seen Henry. I'd only seen him a few times before at Highbury, and then, you know, I remember we was losing 1-0, Wayne Rooney, and then Van Persie equalised and broke his ankle scoring for Arsenal when he was at Arsenal. Henry, last-minute header past Edwin van der Sar, man. The roof nearly came off at that game. And I remember watching Henry because I was a young striker, and I was watching Henry during that game, and I was thinking, Henry has hardly done anything. He was hardly in the game. He wasn't moving. I felt like Ferdinand was pocketing him, and I was getting really frustrated, thinking, what kind of performance is this? Last minute, Aboué Rosicky 1-2, whips it in. Henry heads it top corner, game over. Drops his shoulder on Ferdinand, heads it top corner. Opened the paper the next day, Thierry Henry gets man of the match, and I thought, you know what? As a young striker, I learned a lot that day. And what I learned was it only takes a second for a striker to be a hero. You can have 89 minutes and 59 seconds where you've been poor, that 1 second and you're the man. And in the paper, they was like, Henry, man of the match, great movement. Ferdinand couldn't handle him, scored the winner. I was thinking, the guy didn't do nothing for the whole game. And then he had 5 seconds, game over. And that's when I learned, as a striker, any striker, anybody who plays the game, strikers only takes a second, man. 1 second and you're the hero. Yeah, Henry header, man. I don't know why. I just love that game. When you're in a stadium and you genuinely feel like you've lost, I thought we'd lost that game. Man, you were the better team. They were winning 1-0. We didn't look like scoring. Van Persie equalised. Henry won it, man. I love that game. Anyway, back to this game as well. PSG, much the better team. Barcelona look an absolute mess. I got to be honest. If I'm watching this game tonight and I'm Pep Guardiola, I would have a big smile on my face because I think this season Manchester City can win the Champions League. Don't get me wrong, I would still probably put Bayern Munich as favourites. But I think City can win it this year. I'm telling you, and I've never said that before. I've always felt like City are not quite good enough. I didn't think City had the know-how to win the Champions League. But I think this year, Man City will get very, very close to winning the Champions League. I actually think they might win it if they can overcome Bayern Munich. That's the only one. City or Atletico, yeah. Do you know what? Now, Atletico looked serious when I watched them still, but it'll be interesting to see. Was Henry physically imposing? He was tall, man. Yeah, he looked tall at the games. Very tall. Big guy, man. Taller than he looks, to be honest. What's the best stadium you've ever visited, not including Arsenal's home stadium, past or present? Nou Camp. I've been to Nou Camp. That's a great stadium. Not great in terms of like facilities and that. It's quite old and, you know, it's a little bit old, but it felt very historic. It was like a Colosseum. That's a great stadium. What other ones, man? That was up there. I've seen... trying to think what other ones. That could be the best one, to be honest. That could be the best one. I haven't even seen that many stadiums in Europe, to be honest. Which other ones? I've seen a few in Spain. Valencia. Seen Madrid Stadium, Real Madrid's. That's a nice stadium, actually, man. Real Madrid's. I never saw Atletico's stadium, though, in Madrid. Yeah, maybe the Nou Camp for the historic, and it's so big and intimidating. It's huge as well. So maybe I'll go with that. I've been to Celtics ground. That's a fantastic atmosphere as well up there. Been to pretty much all the big grounds in England. I like different grounds, man. You know, once you've seen these big grounds, you know about the big grounds. I like grounds like, as funny as it sounds, I like grounds like Bournemouth. You know, I like Bournemouth, little grounds, you know, with atmosphere. Anfield as well. Yeah, Anfield is good. Although the atmosphere is not as good as people make out, I've got to be honest. It's one of them grounds like on a big Champions League night or a massive Premier League game. The roof does lift off, but on a regular like mid-season game, you know, it's not always an unbelievable atmosphere at Anfield, but they raise the roof for the Champions League games. I'm not going to lie. St. James is good. Yeah, I've been there. The only thing I don't like going there, the away fans, they put you right at the top. Been to Palace loads of times, you know, Reed, because I'm good friends with Yannick Bolasie. When he was at Palace, I used to go and watch him play quite a lot. So I've been to Palace loads of times. Absolutely brilliant atmosphere. I would say that is up there as the best atmosphere in the Premier League. Their fans, their ultras, they sing for the whole game, Palace. Yeah, very, very good atmosphere there. Very good. Fratton Park, I've been there. That's not bad as well. That's not bad. Nice little journey down there. Yeah, Bernabeu, as I said, yeah, Bernabeu is very nice. I did want to visit Atletico Stadium, but I never saw it, unfortunately. Ibrox, I've never been to Ibrox. Unfortunately, never been there. Dembele's so overrated. Definitely not 120 million, man. Definitely not. My stepdad's a Palace fan. They're quality when they come to the Emirates. They are. Bro, actually, one time I remember, this was years ago when I didn't have a season ticket, and Bolasie got me a ticket. but I was sitting in the Crystal Palace end against Arsenal, and they were, and it made me realise when I was sitting with the Palace fans how quiet the Emirates is, like, because Palace fans were just singing, and I was just looking around thinking, yo, is this how quiet the Arsenal fans are when you're in with the away fans? Like, they weren't making no noise, man. It was mad. I think we won that game. Ramsey scored a late winner at the Emirates, man. Maracana would love to go there, man. That's one of them stadiums like I really want to go to. No, I haven't been to Stadio Olimpico. Curtis, do you remember when Man United fans clapped off R9 at Old Trafford? I had that shirt, mate, the black Real Madrid shirt with R9 on the back. Unbelievable. What a hat-trick. This was after the knee injury as well. Phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal. Agent Curtis with the Palace. I'm telling you, it was a bad look, man. I've got a few other stuff. I remember when Arsenal played Manchester City FA Cup semi-final, right? When Sanchez scored the winner in extra time. I went on holiday, and basically I sold my ticket to somebody because I was supposed to be on holiday, and so I thought I was going to miss it, and I ended up coming back a day earlier, so it meant I could go to the game, and I had no ticket. So my friend said, "Oh, I've got a link. He's got a ticket for you." So I go to the stadium. 20 minutes before kickoff, I meet this guy. He comes to meet me with the ticket, gives me the ticket, and the guy's got a Manchester City shirt on. So I'm like, yo, is this ticket in the Man City end? He's like, yeah. I'm like, no, 20 minutes till kickoff. I can't reject it now. I'm getting it at cost price as well, £40. You got all these ticket touts selling tickets for 150 quid and that. So I take the ticket, £40. I'm sitting there amongst thousands of Manchester City fans. I've got an Arsenal shirt underneath my jacket. And after 20 minutes, ball over the top from David Silva. Aguero's one-on-one with Peter Cech, chips it over him, scores 1-0. Manchester City fans going wild. All the City fans around me were drunk as well. So they're all going crazy. And I'm just standing up like, oh my God, what is going on, man? And then obviously they're singing and dancing the whole half. I'm sitting there. They're probably looking at me thinking, why is this guy not celebrating or anything? And then Oxlade-Chamberlain whips it back post. Monreal, bang, equaliser. I just gave a little fist pump. Didn't make no noise or anything, yeah? And then obviously went to extra time. Corner got whipped in. Welbeck should have scored. Mishit it. And Sanchez scores. And I was quite high up. I was in the top tier. And I was like, I had so much emotion in me. I just literally got out my seat and ran down the stairs. As soon as I got out into the tunnel bit, I just ran through like, yes, came outside the stadium. All the Arsenal fans came out. I ran out from the Man City fans into the Arsenal fans. We were going crazy. I was like, no. And about 20 minutes later, the guy who sold me the ticket, he walked past me and saw me, because when he sold me the ticket, he was like, you are a Man City fan, right? Because he didn't want me as an Arsenal fan sitting amongst the Man City fans. He was like, you a City fan? I was like, yeah, you know, whatever, innit? Yeah. And he just gave me the ticket, yeah, because he wouldn't have sold it to me if he knew I was Arsenal. So I just sat in there, man. I thought, rah, this is mad. And then I had to just run out, man. I couldn't sit there no more. And then he saw me with all the Arsenal fans. He's thinking, no, this guy's bumped me fan. He's an Arsenal fan. Obviously, when I seen the Arsenal fans, jacket got unzipped, shirts out. You know what I mean? It was all mad. You got to do what you got to do, man. What do? Travel all the way to Wembley and you got to sit in the Man City end. It was crazy, man. I was just thinking, imagine if City won that game, the pain I would have been in. Things you do to watch Arsenal, man. They don't understand all this, do they? All the pain we go through, you know? Undercover mission. It's mad. Absolute madness. But, hey, Arsenal, hey, they were good times, man. They were good times. Let's hope we can win more trophies. I had to sit amongst Palace fans for my first ever Arsenal game. They were singing Right is Coming Home. That shows you how long ago that was. Wow. Long time ago, man. What a story. Bro, you got to do what you got to do, man. You know, when you got to watch the mighty Gunners, man, you got to, you know, go and sit with the away fans and all sorts. Liverpool's 0-0 at half-time as well. So they'll probably take that. You know, bring them back to Anfield. I reckon they'll beat them at Anfield, you know. Dream of mine to get over there for an Arsenal game, man. How tough is it to get a good seat? Bro, you know what? It's very easy to get an Arsenal ticket on a match day. The problem is it's very expensive, you know. Unless you've got a link and somebody will sell it you at the cost price. If you go over there, I've seen, bro, I remember once I went to a game and I turned up late. I got there like 5 minutes before kickoff. And this guy was outside and he'd obviously traveled from abroad. And I think we were playing like West Ham or someone. It weren't a massive game. It was at the Emirates. And the guy was like, "Can I buy you a ticket?" He didn't even speak good English. He was like, "Can I buy you a ticket?" And I was like, "No, man. Like, I want to watch the game, innit?" And he was like, "I'll give you £150." And the ticket was only like £40. And I was like, "What? £150?" I was like, "No, man." I thought he was just messing about. And he goes, £180. And I thought, boy, do you know what? If you go much higher, you know, I'm going in the pub and you can buy that ticket. But he never went no higher. He walked off. And I was in a rush. I thought, I've made all this effort to get here. I'm going to watch it. But I said, yo, if this guy gets to 200, 250, you can go still. You can watch it. I'll watch it in the pub on Sky, you know. So yeah, bro, I'm telling you. And you know when Arsenal play United or Tottenham or Man City, bro, 200, £250. You've put $sign there. I'm talking pounds, bro, even more. You know, Champions League final in Paris, they were selling tickets for £1,500, bro, 1,500 just for the ticket. That's not even including your flight, your accommodation, your food. Ridiculous, mate. These ticket touts make big money, man. Oh, you always want a bit higher until you pushed it too much. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. It's mad. Used to get a card ticket for £50 a game was a few years ago. It's mad now, bro. It's all mad. I mean, at this point, how long is it going to take for fans to go back? I see a thing saying that they may let fans in for the Carabao Cup final and the FA Cup final this year. I think they said half the stadium or something. I said, Curtis, get paid, my G. Bruv, now with the amount of frustration with Arsenal, I go there, a man says 150. I say, yeah, take it, man. I'll go in the pub. I'll sit in my car and watch it on my phone or something, bruv. You take it. Yeah, 1,500. Bruv, you know, Champions League final. Not Champions League. Europa League final, sorry. Against Chelsea. £3,000 for an Arsenal ticket. People were selling them for. £3,000. Because there were so few tickets because they bumped us. I think we only got 20,000. It's crazy, bro. Season ticket holiday must be killing their income massively, bro. Absolutely massively. It's hurting a lot of teams. That's why, you know, this year, if you've got money in the market, you can go and buy top players because there's a lot of teams in European football who will have to try and sell. They will have to try and sell players. Somebody said, got to have them London connections. Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. Listen, if any of you ever travel from, you know, anywhere in the world and you come to England and you want to try and sort out a ticket, hit me up, man. Obviously I have my own ticket, but I know 3 or 4 people who sell tickets on a match day, man. Tickets are just one source of income. You got to think about the food and drink. There you go, the merchandise. Bro, some people go to the game and before the game, I see people coming out with 2 carrier bags, you know, because some people, they're traveling from abroad. It's the one time they've seen Arsenal. They go in the club shop. Yeah, I want the home shirt, the away shirt, the training kit, hat, scarf, key ring. You know, I've seen people spend £500-600 in the shop, you know, buying a coat, a tracksuit, the home and away kit, getting their name on the back. It's crazy, bro. They're losing millions, Arsenal. Absolute millions. I drove to the Champions League final in Paris, could not find one ticket for sale. Had to watch in the pub. That is mad. That is mad. I remember when we got to the Europa League final, I was trying to get over there. It was so hard, you know, because the flights were restricted in Baku. Europa League finals in Poland this year. You know, if we get there, honestly, I'm looking to go over there. If we get there, I'm looking to get over there, man, for the final. Poland will be easier to get to, I think, than Baku was. Imagine paying £3,000 and then getting smacked 4-1. This is what I'm saying, you know. We're underway, second half, people. We had our little 20-minute Arsenal conversation there. That half flew by the way. It was a good half. Oh dear, should have done better. Yeah, the match is back on. Curtis, what's the best city for a night out in the UK? I'm coming in 2021. That's a tough one. See, I'm not gonna lie. London ain't what it used to be. It's pretentious. It's expensive. You're just gonna get overcharged, man. You know, go up north somewhere. Manchester, I gotta admit, fantastic night out. Manchester. Obviously, I'm from Nottingham. Nottingham is a good night out. Mbappe, whips it just wide. Yeah, I wouldn't even say go out in London. It's just too expensive, bro. Seriously, there's good raves in London and that, but it's got to be a certain event. If you're just going like central London, you're gonna get bumped. You know what? That's a good point, man. Newcastle's a good night. Birmingham back in the day, I used to go there all the time. You know, being from Nottingham, just down the road. It's not what it used to be. Still all right, but there's not as much clubs there anymore. Newcastle's a good night. Yeah, Notts, I'm from Notts. Hey, big up, Curtis. I live in Beeston. Hit me up, G. Yeah, man. St. Anne's I'm from, bro. But I know Beeston. Whipped in Messi. Oh, cleared. Yeah, I know Beeston, man. No Beeston. I used to kick ball at Long Eaton when I was a kid, actually, just up the road from Beeston. I heard some guys from Wigan. If you want to see London, go to London. If you want to see England, leave London. That's not a bad saying, actually. No, the thing with London is just overpriced, innit? Everything is overpriced. You know, the price of a drink is probably double what you'll pay for anywhere else. You know. I paid $20 for the local USL team in Birmingham, Alabama. LOL. There you go. You probably get better value. Eskimo dance. Come on, man. Them raves there are mad, bruv. You know? Used to go to them kind of raves back in the day. They were dangerous raves, though, but they were fire. Who was the grime artist back in the day from Notts? He was unreal. Who would it be? It would be either Jar Digger or Warrico, one of them. Oh, Mbappe's running wild again. Chance for PSG. Oh, he whips it. Oh, cleared. Up in the air and the keeper gets it. London is overrated, people are saying. Not the greatest night. Don't get me wrong. If there's an event on and you go to something that's on there, it's definitely a proper thing, you know? Come on, Juna Plant-Based. Stansville in the building. Yes, cuz. Big up, man. Come on. St. Anne's, Brewster's Road. Come on, bro. You know that. Warrico, yeah, Warrico. I know Rico, man. Big Arsenal fan he is. Know him for years, man. Beeston, Arnold, Borwell, Piccadilly. No, Notts myself, Big C. Yeah. Little Notts reunion, man. Notts born and bred, mate. 94 or 04. 98, sorry, or 04. I'll go 04. This could be a chance for Barca if he passes it. Oh, it's blocked. I'll go 04. I felt the 04 team had everything, you know. Notting Hill Carnival, the only motive in London. I mean, the last two have been cancelled, aren't they, because of all this madness, what's going off. Mbappe's running wild. Oh, my God. Hey, Moise Keane. Oh, what a save. I don't know why he caught it past that. He could have shot. How was your day, my friend? Good, man. Everything's blessed, man. Everything's blessed. Can't complain. Where's all your mods at today, G? I don't know where they're at, man. Maybe they're having the day off. They was in the earlier stream. But no one's here today. Yeah, New York and Fort Lauderdale. And Miami, yeah, Fort Lauderdale. They're the only ones. You know what? I really want to go Vegas. I really want to go Vegas. And maybe I'd like to go Florida as well, to be honest. Is Arteta better than Wenger? No chance. Not yet. He's got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong, Wenger in the last 10 years wasn't the same, but yeah. Yeah, been to Ireland, Dublin and Belfast. I went on a football tour there about 10 years ago. I was only there for 4 days. and I enjoyed it. Dublin, man, the Guinness, and then went up to Belfast. So I saw both parts of Ireland, man. It was good, to be fair. Friendly people over there. Tim said, when I get back to the UK, I want to hit the AFC shop straight away for lots of gear. Not sure why, but the pull is so strong. I mean, they're bringing out training gear every other week, man. You know, it's getting ridiculous. I mean, I think they brought one out this week as well. Vegas is overrated, in my opinion. Come to DC if you get a chance. Drinks on me. Oh, yeah, I'll hold you to that, bro. Especially now Trump's gone as well. Yeah, I've heard DC is good, man. I see an interview with Wayne Rooney where he was talking about what a great city it was and how he enjoyed living there. So, yeah, I don't know many people who've been there from England either. I used to live in Miami, didn't really like it. Did you like visiting? It was all right. Yeah, I was over there for football, to be honest. So I spent most of my time running, not partying or anything. Have you been in Houston? I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot about the South, man, is the place to go. Yo, Curtis, big up. Would you visit Lebanon? Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Want to travel? Do you have plans to visit Nairobi? Why not, man? I have a lot of fans on here who support from Nairobi as well. I had a few friends, actually, I used to play football with from Nairobi. They were good players as well. Orlando, nah, man, that's what I'm saying. I want to go, man. I want to go Disney World and check it out, man. Take my son there and that. I've been to France. Most of my family live over the south of France. It's a must-see. There's a lot of... Do you know what? My friend... where did he go? He went to Cannes Festival, south of France. I never went. He said it was really nice, though, over there. But no, I've never been south of France. Man, like Omar in the building. He's got to be here somewhere, Omar. Here come Barca with Pedri. PSG are at him. Poch's got them organised, man. Mbappe's doing a madness. He's absolutely ripped. He's took 3 of them out of the game. And then he's been fouled. Mbappe's at it, man. He's proper at it. The new yellow kit they're leaking with the Canon old school badge looks fire. Yeah, I see a leaked kit. I didn't even realize, is it the old badge? I didn't even see the badge. They always refer back to the old stuff in the end, don't they, man? You know, Curtis going worldwide. Listen, man, I just hope by the summer, you know, Arsenal go on tour and, you know, all this COVID stuff is finished. Come to Boston. Yeah, what's it saying over there, man? Omar's on every chat. Omar puts in work, man, I'm telling you. He puts in a lot of work. Here come PSG. Mbappe, reverse ball. Mbappe's having a storm, I'd say, man of the match. Verratti, he's looking again. I've always rated Verratti. I'm surprised they've still got him. I'm from Belfast, Curtis. Big up. Yeah, man, I had a good time over there. Is the airport named after George Best? Or I'm sure when I landed there, I saw a big painting of it. But I wasn't sure whether is the airport actually named after him. I had a good time there. It was all right. You've been to Egypt? No, I haven't, you know. Haven't. Would like to. Oh, you have. Big C as an Arsenal fan, think it's criminal. I haven't been to the Emirates at least once, but circumstances. But when the time is right, I'll definitely holler you for a ticket price. It depends on the game, man. If it's just an average team, like they're like £35, £40 for like if Arsenal were playing, I don't know, Brighton or West Brom or someone like that. Not too expensive. Tom says 1-0 to Liverpool. Who scored? Let's have a look. It's got to be Salah, and it is Salah. No surprise. No surprise. That one is a class night out. Salah scored. Yeah, it is George Best. Yeah. Here's Mbappe. PSG will feel like they can win this. Oh, Mbappe! Oh, the ball was just too far in front of him. What a great pass. Got to be Jamaica for me. Just the culture and the connection and all that, and the weather. You get a good, you get a good exchange rate as well. Nothing over there is really that expensive, so it's good over there. The food's cheap and everything. So, have you ever watched or played baseball or basketball? Well, I used to play basketball a little bit, not really baseball. I haven't really played that. Mbappe or Henry, you can't say that yet. He's not on the Henry level yet. He's probably ahead of him at this age. Henry wasn't as good as him at that age. How much would a North London derby cost? Never been to the Emirates. I live in Germany. As I said, if you got a link for a ticket, I think the Tottenham games, they're like category A games. I think they're about £70 or something. But then obviously, if you're buying it off a tout, you're gonna pay at least double that. But that is the best atmosphere game at the Emirates. Probably that and the Man United game. The old stuff is the best. Should have never changed the badge. Yeah, I see your badge in your display pic there, man. I don't know why things like that. You should never change them things. Leave the badge as it is, and just change the kit. Make the kit more modern. We play rounders. Yeah, do you know what? I remember playing rounders in school. Grealish or Maddison? I'll go probably just Grealish. Got a bit more on the ball, and he can run, dribble a little bit more. Is a chance for Barca. Oh, good tackle. PSG have played really well. This is good. Is this coincidence, or is this because Poch is there and he's got them organised? I said I would have liked Arsenal to have looked at him as manager. Oh, free kick to Barca on the edge of the box. This is definitely Messi. £1,000 season ticket. Rip off. Especially when they're 10th in the league. I'm telling you now, if the fans were in the stadium this season, I think Arteta would have been gone, because they would be going crazy. They would not be accepting it, paying all that money and watching the football that had been showing this season. Poch is a good manager, very good manager. Very, very good manager. I would have taken him. But it's great Watchalong once again. Big respect. Thank you very much for tuning in. When's your next show with Turkish? I don't know yet. I haven't spoke to him. Maybe I'll try and get him on this week. Maybe after the Benfica game, maybe Friday or something. I'll try and speak to him. Here we go. Anyway, free kick, Messi, edge of the box. This could be his moment. This is just outside the box. The wall doesn't even look 10 yards away. Here's Messi. If anyone can score it, it's him. Messi, blocked. Didn't get high enough. I knew that wall looked close. I didn't think he would get it over. When's Kev next on? Do you know what? When I spoke to Kev, we said we'd do once a month. Obviously, he came on last week, so he won't be on. He won't be on until March now. He's busy at the moment. He's doing a lot of work with La Liga and Sky, so once a month is probably the best I can get him on. When you get him Broads, he's been away from YouTube for a little while. Must be busy with it. Yeah, he was in the chat earlier. I know he's busy at the moment with work and stuff. So when he's not as busy, I'll get him on as well. Gonna watch along tomorrow. I don't think so. Tomorrow, Griezmann with a chance. I mean, what games is it tomorrow? Probably Everton, Man City. No, I don't think I'll do that. It'll be Thursday, the next watch along. 2-0 Liverpool. Who scored? Is it Salah again? It's not showing who scored. Mane scored, yeah. That's probably Liverpool through, 2-0 in the away leg. Have you ever reached out to Wrighty? Yeah, the message has been passed on, man. It's been passed on to him. The problem is it's a bit political from what I hear. He works for the club, and I think he's not really allowed to go on channels where you've spoken negatively about the manager before. And obviously, I've hammered the manager this season, so I'm not sure he can come on for now anyway. But I don't think he doesn't go on any channels apart from his own channel that he's got and the Arsenal channel. So I'll get him on eventually. I'll definitely get him on. Should you have a Benfica friend to preview? I've reached out to a Benfica channel today, actually, but he hasn't got back to me yet about a preview. So if he does, then I'll do one. If not, I'll just do it by myself. Mate, Ian Wright on the channel would be crazy. That would be the biggest one if Wrighty came on. I'm sure we'll get him on eventually, though. Any chance of getting Ty on one of the watch-alongs? Get him talking about how it's been following Arsenal for 43 years, Barbados Goon. Ty hasn't got, I don't think Ty's got anything like laptop or camera or anything. He doesn't, I don't think he deals with anything like that. So it'd be hard to get him on. You know, the only way you get him on is if he's in the same place as you. So I think that's why Ty doesn't really do anything. Let's have a look. Oh, here come Barca. Jordi Alba. Puts it in. They're just not as free-flowing, this Barca team anymore. They look a bit old as well, Busquets and that. Messi, that Pedri, all they're overplaying. That's a foul. Ref ignores it. Dembele, what's he got? It's the first time I've seen him on the ball. Oh, nice play, Dembele. Dembele, 130 million. I just don't see it. I just do not see the quality for that price. He's worth half of that. Ty's blind date was jokes. I got to admit that was top-notch entertainment. That was. I enjoyed that video a lot. That was funny, man. Ty, he's a good sport, though. He's a good sport. Which team in the Prem do you respect the most? Which team in the Prem do I respect the most? I would probably say, outside of Arsenal, then I'll probably say Liverpool. You know, and I'll tell you why. I think I respect the connection that they've got with their fans, and I feel like their owners and their manager and their players, they understand what the fans mean to them. You know, they don't overcharge them for ticket prices. They don't rip them off and constantly bring out kit. You know, I don't know. I think they treat their fans a lot better than Arsenal owners treat Arsenal fans, to be honest. A good point as well, Leicester as well. Yeah, they're very good. Very, very good, Leicester. But yeah, probably those two. It's a good point. Ty Kante. Yeah, definitely Kante. 2 signings you want Arsenal to buy in the summer? I would go... who would I go with? Still think we need a centre-back. I think we need a right-back and a centre-mid. I'd like us to get Basuma. And I would like... what centre-back? I don't even know. I don't know what centre-back. I like that Canate at Leipzig, but then they're getting ripped apart. I think we need just a no-nonsense centre-back like a Lewis Dunk or someone like that. I'd like Max Aarons at right back, maybe Lamptey at right back. Thing with Lamptey, he's like 5'4". I think he's a little bit too small. I feel like teams will pick him off. But definitely Basuma. I'd love Grealish as well, to be honest. No, bro, you should get KG on. Yeah, he followed me the other day, actually. I think he's a Leeds fan, right? Maybe I should have got him on before the Leeds game, but I did the preview with All Leeds TV. Dunk and Gabriel would complement each other. I think they would, man. I just want a no-nonsense centre-back who's strong, wins his headers, and has good leadership skills. You know, we haven't had that for years. Mings, I do like Mings. The only thing is with him being left-sided. Oh, PSG are in. Chance. Scored. Kylian Mbappe. 2-1. What a player. Young superstar. What a player. Mbappe 2-1. Barca are in turmoil. Mbappe's been the best player on the pitch tonight. He's been an absolute joy to watch. He's just so confident on the ball. Look at him, man. He's just a brilliant player. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying this, but it could be coincidental that he's playing better without Neymar. You know, and this is what I'm saying. A lot of people saying that Neymar is a bad influence on him. He makes him play greedy and a bit more arrogant. Great ball again. Pulled back. Poor defending. Mbappe, left foot. Open goal. I mean, there was a defender on the line. Poor clearance from PK. Mbappe, brilliant goal. He's not offside, I don't think, either. They've done a VAR check. He's not off. Good finish. There you go. 2-1. Mbappe, we were this close to signing him, Arsene Wenger said. He met with his dad. He thought he was going to get him, and it never happened. Your stream is always a few seconds ahead of mine. Hey, better late than never, man. Better late than never. They're doing a VAR check, but it's definitely not offside. It's not. I just saw it. Changing of the guard, man. Yeah, I think you're right. There's no way that's offside. I just saw the replay. Messi passed the reins on to Mbappe, the new GOAT. Yeah, it could be, man. The young bucks running the show now. Messi has hardly done anything in this game apart from score the penalty. I don't know why they're taking so long to check this. Yeah, he's given it 2-1. Definitely a goal. Mbappe, jeez. What a player. Ah, dear. The new GOAT in town told you 3-1 PSG. Shush, Barca fanboys. You know what it is? When I saw that team, I thought Barca had a stronger team. Messi's got to get out now. I said this about a year or two ago. I said, listen, man, with Neymar going, Suarez getting old, it's time for him to go now, man. Go and experience something else. You don't need to stay in this fading Barcelona team, you know. Who gets Ballon d'Or next? Could be Mbappe if they win it. Nice one. Big up, Kurt. It's always good to see you front page on YouTube. Yeah, man, that's where it needs to be. Ninja Turtle Mbappe. Yeah, he's a ridiculous player though. Man's won the World Cup already, and he just needs to win that Champions League, and he's there. If Paris score a third, do you think the tie is over? Yeah, I do. Barca aren't even hardly missing anybody. This is near enough their full strength team. PSG will probably get, you know, if they get Neymar back, Di Maria as well, Barca look a mess. 22 minutes to go. Still more goals incoming. I think PSG will try and finish them off. Look, they could be in again. Could be in. Mbappe. Here he goes. Mbappe skins him. Oh, what a save to Stegen. He's ripping him up, man. That Dest at right back's getting dealt with, man. Look, they're at him again. Oh, he tried to play the 1-2 and cleared. Barca are a shambles. Absolute shambles. Here he is. Just came back to say Mbappe is the GOAT. I know, man. I knew you would be here. He's a special player, man. He's the best young player in the world, isn't it? You know. But I've got to be honest, over the last year or so, him and Neymar, you know, because they haven't won the Champions League, people have been saying maybe Mbappe needs to get out of there, but PSG are better without Neymar. I told you, he's so greedy, Neymar, at PSG. So greedy. Who do you think are favourites to win the Europa and Champions League? Champions League, I would say Bayern Munich still got to be favourites, haven't they? And Europa League, I'd probably say... Who's the favourites for Europa League, really? You've probably got to say... I don't know, maybe Man United, really. I mean, I think they're the biggest team left in the competition, really. Barca have spent badly over the past few years, man. They've bought a lot of players who've been a waste of money. Griezmann's been a massive flop. Coutinho didn't work. Dembele hasn't really done anything. They spent 100 million each on them three, and they haven't done anything. Even a lot of the other players. That Frankie de Jong's a good player. He cost about 70 mil. Here's a chance. It's a goal. It's 3-1 to PSG. It's Moise Kean. It's unbelievable. This guy was on Everton's bench last season, and now he's scoring in the new camp. Barca are finished. They're done. 3-1 to PSG. Wow. Unbelievable. Moise Kean, the guy was on the bench for Everton, not even coming on sometimes. He's starting for PSG and scoring in the new camp. Great ball in, back post, unmarked. He's onside. It's a fantastic cross. Unmarked. He's literally 6 yards out. And what is going on? Lenglet's marking him. He leaves him. Tries to mark Marquinhos. Just heads it into the ground. Ter Stegen, should he do better? I don't know. It's a great ball in. Head it down into the ground. Ter Stegen gets fingertips on it. 3-1. Barcelona are a mess. An absolute mess, mate. Messi, just get out of there, please. Do yourself a favour now. You're gonna suffer around this madness now. Just get yourself to Man City or even go and play for PSG. Can you imagine Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe at PSG? with a coach like Poch as well. I'm telling you, they would win the Champions League. Messi's face be like, yo, I'm sure that ain't his face right now, bro. He's vexed. PSG are through. Messi is going to leave. He's got to get out of there, man. He's got to get out of there. I said 3-2 PSG. I'll be surprised if Barca score again, to be honest. They look finished. No wonder Messi wanted to leave, for real, man. See you guys later. Mbappe is the GOAT. Yeah, I knew you would enjoy this. You think Keane will be starting for Everton next season? He won't go back there, man. No chance. Is Barca finished? Old players in debt. Messi might leave. PSG are through. Messi can't carry them anymore. Definitely not. It's an absolute horror show for Barcelona. Man like Keane. Sup, Curtis, I'm back. PSG are through. I think they are. Ball whipped in. Ooh. Without Neymar, PSG can hardly manage to win games that they can tonight. Brother, just want Barca to get battered so I can see his face again. It's painful for Messi, innit? He needs to get out of there quick. As soon as Messi doesn't turn up, Barca capitulates. Big up. See, Messi is on the decline as well. Man, ghost 80% of the games. Would you take Keane at Arsenal? I wouldn't, man. I'm not going to get carried away. I don't rate him. But he's doing well over there, man. He's gone to a league that's a lot easier for him. And you can see he's confident. And he's always been physically, you know, he's a big guy, he's strong. He's got a bit of pace. And he's definitely more... Even there, he's clearing crosses and everything. You got a Benfica fan. Let me know, man. Let me know if there's other channels. Who do you think starts for us against Benfica as the front three? I would go Saka, Pepe, Aubameyang. Simple as that for me. Saka on the right, Pepe on the left, Aubameyang through the middle. They got Otamendi and Vertonghen at the back, man. They're slow. I would try and hit them with pace. But will he do that? I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what Arteta does. We should sell Lacazette and Nketiah in the summer by Ivan Toney, Odson, Belotti or Gerardo Moreno. I like that Ivan Toney looks good. Obviously, Odson, Edouard could be cheap. Barca made a few changes. Relax, mate. Keane performs for the best team in a farmer's league, so relax on all the hype. He's doing what he can, though, man. He's only a young player still, man. The Everton move didn't work for him. I don't think he's that good, though. I definitely don't think he's that good, but he does look confident. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, they're poor. Barca just don't look the same. This is Benfica after 90. Twitter, DM him. You can get him on your channel. I appreciate that, man. Keane's been bagging all season. Arteta will go with Aubameyang, Lacazette and Saka. Do you know what? That's what I can see him going with. That's a much safer option in his mind, but I wouldn't do that, man. I would... he'll probably play Aubameyang on the left. Man just scored a hat-trick up front. Leave him up front. That's what I would do, but Ivan Toney doing a madness in the Championship. 23 goals, 9 assists. I would definitely look at him. Pepe should definitely start. I would start him. I think Lacazette, I would have Lacazette on the bench. Thoughts on Lacazette signing a new 2-year deal potentially from... Yeah, not for me. Not for me. I got to be honest. I think, you know, he's 30 this year. He hasn't been amazing in the last year or so. His numbers have declined over the seasons. 10 goals in the Prem last year. I'd move him on. I would move him on. I would go and get someone a bit younger, a bit quicker. Someone who can probably get goals as well. Here's a chance, Jordi Alba. Oh, what is that? Gives it straight to PSG. Here's Moise Keane. Let's see what he's on. Drive. He gives it away. There's the Moise Keane that Everton wanted to get rid of. Barca's defence is as good as ours, or as bad as ours, shall we say. This is genuinely the worst Barcelona team I've ever seen. I've never seen Barca this bad. They've still got some names, but they've got nothing. They've got absolutely nothing. Dembele, he hasn't worked out there. Coutinho hasn't. Griezmann hasn't. That Lenglet or whatever, the centre-back, I always think he can get done. I always look at him like he can get done. They're just not very good. They got no balance. They got no one tackles in their midfield. They're washed. Here's Dembele. Oh, he's done Kurzawa there. And there you go. There's the problem with Dembele. Turns Kurzawa inside out. He's got someone in the box. Whip it across. He just whacks it near post. Ronald Koeman will get sacked at the end of the season, I'm sure. Because they're going to go out the Champions League and they're not winning a Liga. You don't survive at Barca on that. Dembele, I know. No brain there, man. Jashar Respect says, big up Curtis, just reach what's this match saying? Yo, it's been a good game. 3-1 to PSG. They have battered Barcelona today. Barca look messed up. Messi scored a penalty. It was never a penalty. The guy tripped himself up. And PSG have dominated, even with no Neymar, no Di Maria, Mbappe, 2 goals. Moise Kean with the other goal, they've battered them. Poch has got them so well organised. Could be in again here. Could be in again. Busquets trying to dive. Here's Mbappe. Ooh, corner. Corner to PSG. I want Mbappe to score his hat-trick, to be fair. Would you take Kimpembe? Yeah, I probably would, you know. Probably would. Liverpool and PSG through. Is the Liverpool score still 2-0? I mean, that's a brilliant result for Liverpool. Yeah, 2-0, Salah and Mane. They've turned up, man. PSG on the attack again. Ooh, that was half a chance. Half a chance for Mbappe. He's down holding his foot. Would you take Umtiti? The only problem with him, massively injury prone, man. And he would be on high wages. Oh, Griezmann, I think he stood on Mbappe's foot there. I wonder if they'll do a penalty check for that. Oi! I mean, listen. If that one in the first half is a penalty, that's a penalty. That's a foul. You know, he doesn't mean to do it, but they won't do it. If that was Barcelona, they give a penalty. Piqué's getting dragged off and Busquets. See, these old man, they still got these washed up old players, man, that they were balling out with years ago. They're washed. They got no pace. There still might be technically good players. Look at the guys they're bringing on. They're bringing on players I've never heard of. Probably young players. Would you still take Zaha? Get rid of Willian and Nelson. There would be space for him. Not more than 30 to 40 million. I would. You know, I've wanted Zaha at Arsenal for 2 years. I would still take him. You could probably give Nelson to Palace as part of the deal. Imagine if you could get him for Nelson and 30 million. Something like that. I'd do that all day long. Or Nelson and 35 million. He's been terrible tonight. It's a British referee today. What is this? That's what you get, innit, you know? Arsenal would slap this Barcelona team. Oh, my days. That's how bad Barca are. We actually think we could beat them. I'm sure we'd still somehow find a way to lose to this team. Messi would destroy us by himself, to be honest. Curtis, do you think we could sell Willian in the summer? Not a chance, in my opinion. The best thing you can get for Willian is a loan and get part of his wages paid. He's got 2 years left on his deal in the summer. You could get him out on loan for 2 years, get 50% of his wage done, but it's not easy because who would want him when he's out of form? He's getting old, and his wages are high. It's difficult to move. He doesn't, and you know he wants to be in London, don't he? Because he's got his restaurant and his family there, so it's difficult. I've never seen Barca this bad. Never. Barcelona. Dear me. Nelson and Willian for Zaha all day. It's a no-brainer, man. No-brainer. Just imagine Rob Holding on his toes against Messi. He'd be ruined, mate. He'd be finished. I'd love to see Barca in the mud. This is what they get for the UEFA Champions League final and the Van Persie sending off. They are the most like corrupt. They get away with so much madness. Like you said, man, Eto'o was offside Champions League final, you know, against us. If we had VAR, we'd have probably won it. Bro, these comments funny. Imagine Messi and Xhaka in the midfield. It's true. We are looking at Barca going, look how bad they are, but don't get twisted. They'll probably still be able to deal with us. You know, imagine Dembele against Cedric, and it'll be mad. Of course, they wouldn't count Mbappe's penalty. Definitely not. It's against Barca, isn't it? Funny hearing Barca cry about PSG mooting Messi transfer publicly, tasting their own medicine. Exactly. Remember what they did with who was it? Who am I forgetting? Fabregas. They were putting Barcelona shirts on him. They ain't got no respect. Kia wouldn't allow Edu to move Willian on, no, but he wants him in London, don't he? 3-1 to PSG, bro. 3-1. They're battering Barca. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Navas got closed down by Griezmann, kicked the ball at him, and it bounced off him and nearly went in the open goal. Got away with it, man. When you looks in, you know? Dear me, that was mad. Ramos v PK, it's staggering the difference. Yeah, Ramos is still balling, man. Still a strong centre-back, but PK always lacked pace, didn't he? So now he's even older. He's ridiculously slow now. And apparently he's been injured as well. This Barca team, it's going to cost them a fortune to rebuild it. Go on again here, PSG. Oh, good tackle, good tackle. It's going to cost a fortune to rebuild this. Honestly, if Messi leaves Barca on a free as well, I don't even. They could struggle to make top 4 in Spain with this team. This team is awful. Verratti, underrated. Yeah, I agree. Very good player. Always rated him. Thoughts on Nelson? Should have gone on loan in January. I don't think he'll get a lot of game time between now and the end of the season. We've got too many wingers, bro, you know? Real Madrid is a good team, but Barcelona's still the best. They don't look like it today, bro. We should have got Jota. Good player, but 40 million. And we had a lot of wingers already. Could you see Messi in the MLS? Listen, if I'm Messi, bro, just PSG might be the move for him. You know, go and get paid, play with Neymar and Mbappe, win beer trophies in France and try and win the Champions League. He could win the Champions League at PSG. You know, Messi, Neymar and Mbappe. But if not, just go MLS and chill, bro. Go to a warm place. Just relax. Go and play for Inter Miami with Beckham as the owner, man. Pick up Mad P and relax. See out your career. Who's winning the Champions League? I've got to admit, I've been impressed by PSG. They look more organised because of Poch and that, you know. But, is Mbappe again? Oh, Moise Keane needed to just flick around the corner. I think it will be Bayern Munich, Man City, or maybe even PSG. One of them 3, I think, will win it. Big C Bayern just snapped Aaron's. I mean, almost done deal. Wow. Player that we should be looking at, man. Curtis, the 2 GOATs are suffering with terrible teams around them right now. Ronaldo's Juventus is arguably worse than this Barca. Wow, you say so. I mean, look at that. Griezmann getting dragged off for Braithwaite. Braithwaite used to play for Middlesbrough in the Championship. Got to move to Spain and then got to move I think he was at Levante, was it? Gets a move to Barca. Griezmann, 100 million, dragged off, does nothing again. I think Man City wins it if Aguero is fit. I mean, he's back now. If they get him fit and scoring goals, Chuck De Bruyne back in that team as well, I think they can win it. It's just, if they've learned over the years, how is Braithwaite at Barca? It's crazy. I wouldn't have Braithwaite on the bench for Arsenal. Here we go. Mbappe for the hat-trick. Mbappe! Oh, my days. What a goal. What a goal. Oh, my word. That is sensational. Kylian Mbappe hat-trick. That is a Thierry Henry finish, if ever I've seen one. That is sensational. Unbelievable. What a goal. What a goal. That is outrageous. I thought he hit that a bit early. I thought he would have had a touch. The guy's a joke. The guy's an absolute joke. Barca are done. They're an absolute mess. Look at the counter-attack. Look at the counter-attack. 4 against 3. Pace, energy. Look at them. They're all running forward. Little reverse ball. Yeah. He's onside, mate. Whips it in the far top corner. That is just amazing. What a player. Mbappe, hat-trick. Ter Stegen, no chance. Just bends it in the top corner. Oh, my days. Wow. Broads, where you at, man? Where you at? I live in Trinidad, and my brother is a big fan of yours. His name is Devon. We live in the Caribbean. Big up Junior Boss, man. Respect for tuning in. Mbappe is a cheat code. It's unbelievable. He slapped this Barca team all over the place. Oh, my God. Good night. They're out, mate. They're out. Cancel the second leg. They're done, mate. Draxler at Arsenal if we can't keep Odegaard. I don't want Draxler, man. I got to be honest. Wenger, I almost signed him. You know it. And he actually did. He said he had a meeting with his dad. He couldn't convince him to leave France. If only you'd have offered him a bit more money and got him out. That is a real-life FIFA finesse finish. Mbappe. What a performance. This is one of the best performances I've seen from him. So much maturity. And is it because Neymar isn't playing, you know? Will Mbappe leave in the summer? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's too expensive. I think, you know, with a pandemic, how much... Look, PSG could be in again. Oh, it's a bad ball. Could have been in again. How much would Mbappe cost? 150 million? Probably they would ask for him. I don't think Madrid... I don't think anyone's paying that for him. Madrid are in so much debt right now. They're cutting prices on players to get rid of them. I don't think they are dropping that kind of dough on Mbappe. If I'm Mbappe, I don't even know if I'd go there. This team's an absolute mess. Even the ball whipped in. Nah, sorry, the Madrid team. It is better than this one, but still not great. Man City could, but you got to think, Hakeem. Big up Hakeem, by the way, my boy. Man City have just been investigated, haven't they, for financial fair play, man. They got to be careful. I don't know if they could drop 150 M's on Mbappe, man, and get that done. They would be under all sorts of investigations. Mbappe is a generational talent. That is what you call generational. He's definitely onside. I don't know why they were even doing a VAR check. Messi is gone, dude. He knew it was last time. So that Florenzi, man, looks decent. He's got a lot of pace at fullback. I remember him from back in the day on FIFA as well. He always used to have good cards. Roma. La Liga is dropping in quality. Mbappe going to stay for another year or two. Is the tie over? I think it's over. Barca don't look like they got no belief, no team spirit. They look like they don't even know each other. They look like a bunch of strangers. Dembele disappointing, man. Not doing enough. He's lazy. Yeah, listen, I think he's overhyped. He's got the tools. Yeah, he's quick. He's skillful. His end product's not there, man. He hasn't dealt with going to the big club, man. The pressure, I don't think he was ready to deal with that kind of pressure. I think the price tag was too big for him as well. Mbappe, the French Pele. Messi to City, 90% sure. Again, I just don't think he'll want to do it. I don't think he'll want to come to the Prem. Here's Dembele. A goal would give him a chance in the second leg. Look at the pass. Awful pass. They get away with it, though. Jordi Alba whips it in. Great ball. Oh. Corner. Braithwaite nearly scored. Barca got robbed on Dembele. You know it was. Everyone knew PSG paid that 200 million up front. So anybody Barcelona wanted that summer, they were like, mate, put the price up 40 million and tell them we want all the dough up front. They paid 130 million for Coutinho and 10 million for Dembele and then 100 million for Griezmann. I mean, come on. That is three terrible signings. That they're all good players, but none of them have worked. Look, they can't even cross the ball in. Oh, you better clear it. Mbappe. Oh, I thought he was going to nick it off him. Look, they're all over the place. Just kicking the ball long upfield, man. Old school tiki-taka Barca just playing long ball. They could get another goal here. Danilo Pereira, they're taking the mick out of him. I think Eddie is better than that Braithwaite guy. He could be, you know, I'm telling you. He could be. Robbed on Coutinho. 130 million for Coutinho. Jeez, that was crazy, man. Griezmann is picking up form. Is he in the league? I don't know. Every time I watch him for Barca, I just don't see a lot from him. I think it was a poor signing at 100 million. You let Suarez go, buy Griezmann, yet Suarez scoring more goals than him. Mbappe is the best in the world right now. Before the game, I was saying Lewandowski, but when you see him do this, he's phenomenal. And considering the age of him as well. 2 ex-Southampton managers managing Europe's elite. That's mad. Oh, yeah, Ronald Koeman and Pochettino. That's crazy, isn't it? Southampton running the Champions League. Ball whipped in, corner to Barca. Dembele was quality at Dortmund. You man in the chat allow the Dembele slander. Yeah, but there's a different level, man. You made that move, 130 million. He ain't live with it. You know, he's still a baller on FIFA, but he ain't doing it at Barca. This level's different to Dortmund, man. Here come Barca. We've got 5 minutes added on. It's a corner. Barca went for attack instead of building a squad. 100%. You know, they needed a centre-back. They needed a CDM. They just didn't do it. Mbappe, 200 million to Madrid. I do not see it, bro. They got too many players. They're already talking about selling up to 9 players. I don't think they got the money to do it. Corner to Barca, whipped in. Good catch by Navas. Yeah, I don't see it. Don't see it at all. I don't think they've got 200 million to spend. Next level on FIFA. Listen, any FIFA player, man, we all love Dembele on FIFA. 5-star, 5-star. We know what time it is. But unfortunately for Dembele, this is real life, bro. Barca need 4 goals. I don't think it's happening. Oh, it could be in again. Could be in again. Mbappe, oh, can't quite get there. Nearly. If Barca and Arsenal play tomorrow, who do you think would actually win? I know on paper they're better, but they're all over the place and we're organised big. I still think they'd beat us. I got to be honest, man. I do think they would. What, Messi against who? Bellerin? You know, Dembele against Cedric Suarez. I think they would hurt us, man. They would score goals against us. Messi ain't even got no one to link up with. He's trying to play 1-2s and the ball's just breaking down. Messi needs to leave. For the sake of football, he needs to leave that club. And Nketiah Messi swap deal. Messi v Bellerin. Come on, he would ruin him. Braithwaite. Oh, he nearly got in there. Keeper saved it. If Aubameyang is on the pitch, Arsenal can win any match. Well, I don't know about that. Defensively, we can still get opened up, man. Maybe Barca, you know, they need the fans. They can't do it without the fans, you know. Curtis United could have got on Poch, but stayed with Ollie. They've invested time into Ollie. That's the problem. And because he's doing quite well in the league, he's not in a bad enough position to get sacked. I think that's the only thing with Ollie. Dembele, that's a great ball. No one finishes it. No one there. It's out for a goal kick. I was looking more at Arsenal. We should have gone for him, man. I would have gone for Poch. Look how well organised PSG have looked today. Mbappe, 40 goal assists in 41 Champions League appearances. Mbappe's better than Henry. Ooh. I think it's too early to say that, but definitely, as I said, he's ahead of him at this stage. You know, in his career. I don't think Henry at the age Mbappe was at that level, but hey, it's where you finish up at the end of the day, isn't it? His thoughts on Luis' new contract. Not a big fan of it, to be fair. I mean, they're talking about player coach. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I know we lack experience in defence, but maybe I would have got rid of him and bought some experience rather than keeping him. He's 34 in April. Doesn't scream out ambition. But hey, big up Irish Gooner. Thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Curtis Mbappe is only 22. If he keeps progressing at this rate, can you imagine what it would be like in his prime years? Scary. He's going to be the best player in the world. You know, he could argue he already is. And the full-time whistle goes. Barcelona have been slapped all over the place. Absolutely, the Mbappe show. The absolute Mbappe show. And you know what? I want to big up you guys in the comments, right? Because I was skeptical about doing a European game tonight. I thought, doing 2 European clubs. A lot of my followers are English-based. Will they tune in? But you guys have been brilliant. There's 500 of you in the chat at the moment, which is fantastic for PSG against Barcelona. So listen, Champions League football looking ahead. I will do it. Big games as well. And I will pick them. Tomorrow, probably no watch along. But I'll be back at 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll talk all things Arsenal and football. Really appreciate all of you guys tuning in. It's been I love it, just talking about football. Messi's just giving the shirt away. Messi, man. Come on, man. Edu said, boom, Messi, man. Get here, man. We'll rescue your career, Messi. Big up everyone in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button on the way out. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care, everyone. Bless.